The only way socialism will take place in this country is if politicians have the full support of the military and police departments to enforce their radical policies. Both are the enforcement arms of elected officials. Both have sworn an oath to protect the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. While they are trained to obey orders, they will only do so if those orders are lawful in nature. So what happens if they receive an order they know to be unlawful? What if they are told to unlawfully enter the homes of American citizens to take their weapons? What if they are told to round up the unvaccinated against their will? The men and women that serve in uniform will have to decide if they want to protect our democratic way of life and the sanctity of our Constitution, or follow orders to save their jobs and lead us into another communist regime. Having served in both career fields, I know where the majority of their loyalty lies. Here is my message to the extreme left: if you do not back the police, then I encourage you to put on a badge and do the job yourself. If you do not back the military, then I encourage you to pick up a gun and get on the front line yourself. Only cowards sit on the sidelines and use their social media accounts to mock the men and women who put their lives on the line to protect the very rights and freedoms they trample on. You, the heroes, deserve to be put on a pedestal and thanked every day for the sacrifices you and your families endure. To my brothers and sisters who have served and continue to serve to this day, I salute you and you alone. According to a great anonymous quote, the most terrifying force of death comes from the hands of men who wanted to be left alone. They try so very hard to mind their own business and provide for themselves and those they love. They resist every impulse to fight back, knowing the forced and permanent change of life that will come from it. They know that the moment they fight back, their lives as they have lived them are over. The moment the men who wanted to be left alone are forced to fight back, it is a small form of suicide. They are literally killing off who they used to be. Which is why, when forced to take up violence, these men who wanted to be left alone fight with unholy vengeance against those who murdered their former lives. They fight with raw hate and a drive that cannot be fathomed by those who are merely play-acting at politics and terror. True terror will arrive at the left's door, and they will cry, scream, and beg for mercy. But it will fall upon deaf ears.